Over 3 months after OnePlus's latest flagship was released in China, the OnePlus 10 Pro has finally launched in the US and Europe. In the US, OnePlus is taking pre-orders for the model with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage for $899 starting today and will ship the phone on April 14th. Meanwhile, in Europe, the 8GB model will start at €899 per £799, and there'll be a higher capacity version with 12GB of RAM and 256GB of storage costing €999 per £899. The phone will ship on April 5th in Europe. Alongside the OnePlus 10 Pro, the company has also announced a new metallic silver version of its Buds Pro True wireless earbuds, which are set to retail for $150 per €149 per £139. But there's no base-level OnePlus 10 being announced today, and I couldn't get a clear answer from OnePlus about whether a phone will ever launch with this name. The core specs of the OnePlus 10 Pro won't come as much of a surprise to anyone who saw OnePlus's announcements in January. But as a quick summary, it's powered by a flagship Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor and has a 6.7-inch 1440p 120Hz display and a 5000 mAh battery. It's got a triple camera setup on its rear consisting of a main 48-megapixel camera, a 50-megapixel ultrawide, and an 8-megapixel telephoto. You can read how these specs work in practice in our full review of the OnePlus 10 Pro. Although the US is broadly getting the same phone as what we saw released in China, there is one key difference: the OnePlus 10 Pro for China and Europe supports 80W Super VOOC fast charging, but it's limited to just 65W in North America. The reason for this, as OnePlus explained in a forum post earlier this week, is that its 80W Super VOOC tech does not support the 110 or 120V AC power used in the region. That shouldn't matter too much in practice, however. OnePlus claims that the 10 Pro charges from 1 to 100% in 34 minutes using 65W fast charging, compared to 32 minutes when using 80W. The US model of the phone also ships with a USB-C power brick and is PD compatible, while Europe gets a version with a USB-A port. All regions support 50W wireless charging, which can charge the phone from 1 to 100% in 47 minutes. As well as its own retail channels, OnePlus is also selling a 10 Pro through T-Mobile that'll support 5G and have an IP68 rating for dust and water resistance. Also selling for $899, there's no support for 5G on at. Like last year, an announcement might not be far away. There's no mmWave support on any OnePlus 10 Pro. Today might not be the last OnePlus announcement we see in the first half of this year. Back at MWC, parent company Oppo announced a new 150W fast charging standard that it said would be coming to a OnePlus device in the second quarter of 2022. However, OnePlus is yet to offer any further details on the device, such as whether it'll sit within its flagship 10 series lineup or become the latest Nord-branded device.